Hit.
Okay, I did graduation caps instead of just regular beading in general. And I know a lot of people haven't done this, so I'm just going to say, try to keep it informal a little bit, but if you guys have questions, just ask. Raise your hand and ask. I'll be glad to answer. I'm not one of them type where it's like one way is the only way. There's so many different ways that people do things. So I'm going to share with you how I did mine. The basic supplies, you need a needle, a thread, measuring. I like to use the tape for to tape down the top. I flip it over on the underside, and I'll pull the black to tighten it. So when you flip it over on the top, it's all smooth and flush. So that's why this picture's in there. And I also use the tape to create the straight line. This will help me measure out to find the middle of the cap on the side, because then that will help me figure out the design, make things symmetrical. Some people like to start from the bottom up. I like to go from the top down. So when I string my beads on, then I'll go down with the next line. It's kind of like wrapping around the edge of an earring. And that's exactly how I started to learn my basic, laying some beads down. And to create the earring, we had to find something to bead on. So this white stuff is called Pellin. It's like really thick, firm, and usually people will cover up that side with like leather or a different design for the backing on earrings. There are just some creations that I had done before. And my favorite is to do rainbow color theme, and also like the sunburst colors, sunset colors, fire colors. There's different names that you learn along the way, but I like rainbow theme. This was a side hustle a lot of times, so this helped me learn a lot of different techniques and things. I did a medallion for my son. The edging around here is similar to like making a design and laying beads on the graduation cap. That's why I have this picture now. And as much as I know how to do earrings and medallions and laying beads on like this, I didn't know how to do the wraparound for the lanyard, so that's why I have the pony beads and the bone beads. So I can bead, but not like I can't do everything. I haven't actually tried the wraparound yet. I'm sure I can get it done though. Here's another cap that I did. One I did for my best friend from high school. His son graduated. He was a football player, All-American football player from a AAA school in South Dakota, and he earned a full-ride scholarship to go to college. And I incorporated the stars and the stripes in this design along with the sunset, because that's my favorite. Sunset, sunburst. There's different names they call them. And I also made 3 pairs of earrings that match it with him for his mom and his 2 sisters. This one, my daughter called me one day and she was like, "Mom!" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Dana's crying." And I said, "What happened?" She said, "Somebody messed up her cap. They did sunset colors and it wasn't." I should have took a before picture of it, but I had to remove all of the beads and the thread, and I got it all back into working order, and then I fixed it up for her, and she loved it. Well, one thing that's stands out on the caps, that's a must for females a lot of times too, is the rhinestone. So I like to add it on the top, a little bling bling on the bottom for the pictures, and I also like to put it on the top part of the forehead part there. If I have enough time, a lot of times I will do beadwork there also. This purple one I got asked from my aunt, who actually graduated her associates from here. And I was just so honored. I even threw in my 24 karat gold beads in there.
Oh.
And she liked purple. This one was one of my favorites. This is the smallest cap I ever did. This is my firstborn granddaughter's graduation cap, a transition from Head Start. She's the only baby with a graduated cap. And then so that One of my daughters graduated from Early Indian School. They were the first ones to have to go away for high school. And she called home one day and she said, "Mom, I'm the valedictorian." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" She's like, "I didn't even know. They just said my scores are up, so I'm the valedictorian." And I was like just so honored and proud that I started her cat early. We got it in February and she got to wear it and she delivered her salutatorian speech. There was a girl going for the valedictorian spot and she ended up getting her points up. So my daughter got to be the salutatorian. She still gave a speech. She had her matching earrings with them. That was from our Indian school. My next daughter graduated from Kildare High School. She grew up with her aunt and his husband, her husband. And those were like her parents growing up. And they both lost their lives a little after COVID, so they weren't there for the graduation. So this is my first time putting a picture on anything like that. Thought it turned out pretty good. I like neon colors. My son graduated the year before last year, and we lost my nephew right when COVID hit. And that kind of took a big toll on him through high school, so I tried to include when I could. He was my nephew and my godson too, his big brother. So that was his number. We always said Blue 72, that's his number right here, and my son's name is Red Sky. And his number was 20 for school, so that's how I got that design. Usually there's a story for the designs, but
If you
otherwise,
click just on the picture, it brings it up.
This one?
Yep, any of them. So just click on it, see how it brings it up.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool? And continue, I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's it. That's, usually I don't start with like a design in my head. I try to think about it. I do a lot of Googling, just to get ideas. I like to look at Powell videos where I rate regalia. I like to get different ideas for that. And yeah.
Great, great colors. Awesome. Thank you. And you went 7